Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, Ba'Hashem Rakakodash, and double honors to my elders and apostles, the great millstone. Peace and sincere blessings to all my ancestors, the hopeful elect, and the 1/3 scattered across the four corners of this earth. Peace and blessings to every brother out there presenting his body as a living sacrifice on the highways and byways or on the corners. And shalom to the very few women who submitted themselves to their husbands but are still learning in silence. And I just wanted to do a quick video on false prophets. And because we're in the times where a lot of them are going to be popping up out of the woodworks. They're just going to be popping up all over the place. And I just felt that it needed to be done. I just felt that a video about this needed to be done. And there's numerous scriptures in the Bible that talk about false prophets. 3 of them are in Matthew. But it's definitely something that that doesn't get talked about much, but I feel it's very, very essential, especially to brothers that are new in the truth, fresh in the truth. It's definitely something to watch out for. But also it takes discernment to be able to recognize a false prophet. It definitely takes discernment. And that's something that that you can only get from Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai. Okay? That's definitely something that only Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai can give us. And that's why even false prophets be the reasons a lot of brothers fall out the truth. So it's definitely something that we really, really need to not take lightly. Okay? This is Mark 13:22. For false Hamashiachs and false prophets shall rise and shall shew signs and wonders to seduce, if it were possible, even the elect. You see, even the elect. This is Matthew 24:24. For there shall arise false Hamashiach and false prophets, and shall shew great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Okay? But Matthew 24:11 basically sums it up real simple. It says, and many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. And that's why you hear brothers arguing in all these camps, trying to, brothers pushing different doctrines. Some brothers, you got some brothers saying that the MOTB is sin. You've had other brothers say the MOTB is dating a white woman or something like that. There's all types of misleading doctrines out there, and every brother that's pushing and misleading the flock with these doctrines, number one, he's going to be destroyed by Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, and he's misleading the flock, which means it's only a matter of time before the Lord's going to take them out. But sometimes the Lord will purposely put a false prophet in there or in your presence just to try you. Just to try a brother's spirit, to see how sincere he is, and see if he will be able to have discernment and recognize a false prophet. So it's definitely something that doesn't get talked about, but they're all over the place. False prophets all over the place. Okay? All these pastors in these churches lying, telling our people that Jesus is the creator of the heavens and earth. That's basically a false prophet. Doing the same thing as a false prophet. And me personally, I don't even, if a brother ain't mentioning the name Yahweh or Yahushai, you got some brothers that just mention Christ. You got some of these camps, these groups that just mention Christ. And me personally, if they're not saying the names Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, I personally don't mess with them. I don't fuck with them. And not saying that, you got false prophets out there that know the name and that are saying the correct names too. So, just because a brother's saying the true names, Yahweh or Yahushai, doesn't mean he can't be a false prophet. But I'm just saying, me personally, I try to stay away from any brothers or camps. The only camps I mess with is GMS. If it ain't GMS, then, I ain't messing with it. But if they're not mentioning the names of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, that's usually like a red flag for me, and I try to just, keep my distance. But it all comes down to discernment and knowing the correct doctrine. Because knowing the correct doctrine is the only way you'll be able to teach another person. So my main thing as far as this truth is, I don't want to be a false prophet. Never. And I never want to drop the plow. And those are the two main things that I try to keep embedded in my brain, in my heart, in my spirit. And to keep me going. Because times are only going to get worse. Times are only going to get worse. So remember, to all you new brothers out there, remember, beware of false prophets. Not every brother in a nice garment with a Bible saying the name Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is a true prophet and sent by the Lord. Alright? So use discernment and be mindful. So with that, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakakodash, and double honors to my elders and apostles, a great millstone. Peace and sincere blessings to all my ancestors, the hopeful elect, and the 1/3 out there scattered across the four corners of the earth. Peace to all the brothers out there presenting their bodies as a living sacrifice. Shalom.